Matthew chapter 15. Some Pharisees and Torah teachers who were from Jerusalem came to Yeshua and asked, "Why do your disciples abandon the traditions of the elders by not washing their hands before they eat?" Yeshua replied, "Why do you abandon Yehovah's commandments because of your traditions? Yehovah has said, 'Honor your father and your mother, and anyone who curses their father or mother should be put to death.' But you say that whoever says to their father or mother, 'Whatever I have that could have helped you has been given as an offering to Yehovah.' You say that they don't have to honor their father or mother. You disregard Yehovah's commandments for the sake of your own traditions. You pretenders! Isaiah was absolutely right when he prophesied about you and saying, 'These people honor me with lip service, but their sentiments are very far from me. Their worship of me is futile because they teach human commandments as if they were doctrine.'" He called out to the crowd and said, "Listen and understand. It is not what enters a person's mouth that defiles them. It's what comes out of their mouth that defiles them." Then his disciples came and asked him, "Do you realize that the Pharisees were offended when they heard what you said?" He replied, "Every plant that my heavenly Father hasn't planted will be pulled up by the roots. Leave them alone. They are blind leaders of the blind. If the blind person leads another blind person, they will both fall into a ditch." Simon Cephas said to him, "Master, explain this analogy to us." He replied, "Don't you understand this yet either? Don't you know that everything that goes into the mouth, brackets, with unwashed hands, goes into the stomach, and from there is eliminated? But the things that come out of the mouth come from the mind, and that's what defiles a person. Evil thoughts come from the mind about adultery, murder, sexual perversion, theft, false testimony, and slander. These are the things that defile people. But if someone eats without washing their hands, they aren't defiled." Yeshua left the area and went to the region of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman from that region came forward and began to call out, "Have mercy on me, Master, Son of David! My daughter is severely oppressed by a demon." But he didn't say a word to her. And his disciples came and urged him, "Send her away, because she keeps shouting at us as she follows us." But he answered, "I was only sent to the sheep that have strayed from the nation of Israel." Then she came and knelt before him and said, "Help me, Master." Yeshua replied, "It's not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the puppies." She said, "Yes, Master, but even the puppies eat the scraps that fall from their master's table and survive." Then Yeshua told her, "Woman, your faith is strong. What you want will be done for you." And at that moment her daughter was cured. Yeshua moved from there to the seaside of Galilee, where he climbed a mountain and sat down. Large crowds came to him, bringing with them those who were amputees, crippled, blind, mute, disabled, and many others, and laid them down at Yeshua's feet, and he healed them. The crowd was amazed when they saw mute people talking, amputees restored, the disabled walking, and the blind seeing, and they praised the Eloah of Israel. Then Yeshua called his disciples and told them, "I feel sorry for these people because they've been with me 3 days now, and they have nothing to eat. I won't send them away hungry, because they might faint along the way." His disciples asked him, "Where can we get enough bread in the wilderness to feed all these people?" Yeshua asked them, "How many loaves of bread do we have?" They answered, 7, and a few small fish. Then he told the people to recline on the ground. He picked up the 7 loaves and the fish, gave thanks, then broke it up and gave it to his disciples, and the disciples gave it to the crowds. They all ate as much as they wanted. Then they picked up 7 full baskets of leftover pieces. 4,000 men ate that day, without counting the women and children. After he dismissed the people, he boarded a ship and went to the region of Magdala.